Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving deep into the life and philosophy of one of the most renowned Roman emperors and philosophers of all time, Marcus Aurelius. Known not only for his leadership, but also for his Stoic philosophy, Marcus Aurelius left a profound mark on the world with his writings and his way of life. So sit back, relax, and let's explore how Marcus Aurelius's words can still teach us valuable lessons in today's chaotic world. Life of Marcus Aurelius, a Philosopher's Journey. Through power, Marcus Aurelius was born on April 26, 121 AD in Rome under the name Marcus Annius Verus. He was born into a wealthy and influential family, but his early life was shaped by loss and adversity. His father, Marcus Annius Verus, died when Marcus was young, and his mother, Domitia Lucilla, was left to raise him. But it was the influence of his grandfather, Marcus Annius Verus, and his great-uncle, the Emperor Hadrian, that would shape his path. Despite being born into privilege, Marcus wasn't interested in the typical Roman elite lifestyle. As a child, he was already drawn to intellectual pursuits. He became a student of philosophy, and his primary teacher was the Stoic philosopher, Junius Rusticus. The Stoic ideas of accepting hardship, controlling emotions, and focusing on one's duty appealed deeply to him. His intellectual curiosity and philosophical leanings were in stark contrast to the typical Roman obsession with wealth and power. At the age of 17, Marcus's life took a dramatic turn. He was adopted by the Emperor Antoninus Pius, who was childless. This adoption was part of a deal with the reigning Emperor Hadrian, and it placed Marcus in the line of succession. Though he never anticipated becoming emperor, he would eventually rule from 161 AD until his death in 180 AD. But his reign was not marked by luxury or idle pleasures. Marcus faced wars on multiple fronts, with the Parthians to the east and the Germanic tribes to the north. Yet, despite the chaos of ruling an empire, Marcus remained devoted to philosophy and his belief in virtue as the path to true happiness. The most famous account of his philosophy can be found in his personal journals, later known as Meditations. These writings were not intended for publication, but served as a reflection of his thoughts during his military campaigns. What we see in Meditations is a man trying to live according to Stoic ideals, seeking to understand how to maintain inner peace, virtue, and moral integrity in a world filled with external pressures. Marcus Aurelius's philosophy, the essence of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius's philosophy, deeply rooted in Stoicism, was about finding peace through self-control and accepting what life gives you. Stoicism teaches that one should not be disturbed by external events, but rather focus on the internal, which can be controlled. In his writings, Marcus emphasized the importance of reason, duty, and maintaining a virtuous character above all else. One of Marcus's most famous quotes encapsulates this perfectly. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote highlights the Stoic idea that while we cannot control what happens in the world around us, we can control how we react to it. It is in mastering our responses to the world that true strength lies. Another essential aspect of Marcus's philosophy was the idea of duty, or duty to others and to the state. As emperor, he was deeply aware of the responsibilities he had to Rome and its people. He wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." In this, Marcus calls us to action, to embody the virtues we admire rather than simply talking about them. This approach to life is central to Stoicism and exemplifies Marcus's own commitment to self-improvement and leading by example. His thoughts were shaped by the belief that life is fleeting and that death is inevitable. This awareness of mortality led Marcus to reflect often on how he should live his life, and his conclusion was always the same: with purpose, with virtue, and without excessive attachment to external goods or pleasures. Key quotes from Marcus. Aurelius, "Wisdom for life." Here are 100 memorable quotes from Marcus Aurelius, each offering a unique insight into his philosophy. These quotes are filled with timeless wisdom and can help guide us in navigating life's challenges. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This reminds us that our internal state shapes our external world. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Don't hanker after what you don't have. Be content with what you have. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. How much time you have is a question you can answer only by living it. Time is a river, a violent stream, and it carries us away. The universe is change. Life is opinion. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. A man's life is what his thoughts make of it. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is uncertain. Waste no more time on what you cannot control. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. You are a part of the universe, and it is your duty to accept and respect it. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. In the morning, when you rise unwillingly, let this thought be present: I am rising to do the work of a human being. Be yourself. Don't be a second-rate version of someone else. Summary of Marcus Aurelius's life and philosophy. Marcus Aurelius's life wasn't just about conquering armies or managing the vast Roman Empire. It was about personal growth, self-control, and living a life of virtue. His philosophy, rooted in Stoicism, remains relevant today because it emphasizes the importance of inner peace and integrity over external circumstances. Marcus's greatest legacy lies not in his conquests, but in his writings and the way he strove to live according to his principles. His thoughts continue to inspire leaders, thinkers, and individuals who seek to live meaningful lives despite the challenges they face. In an age of distractions and materialism, Marcus Aurelius offers us a guide to focus on what truly matters: our thoughts, actions, and integrity. Summary of Meditations. By Marcus Aurelius, Meditations is a series of personal writings by Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, reflecting his thoughts, philosophies, and experiences. Written primarily for himself, these notes were never meant for publication, but later became one of the most influential works in Western philosophy. The book offers insight into the Stoic mindset, focusing on self-reflection, personal growth, and the cultivation of virtue. Main themes of Meditations: the power of the mind. One of the most central ideas in Meditations is the Stoic belief that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we respond to them. Marcus constantly reminds himself that the mind holds power over emotions, thoughts, and actions. By mastering one's thoughts, individuals can achieve inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. Quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The impermanence of life, Marcus Aurelius frequently reflects on the transient nature of life. He reminds himself and his readers that life is fleeting and death is inevitable. This awareness of mortality encourages him to focus on living virtuously and fulfilling one's duties. He urges not to waste time on trivial matters, but to pursue a life dedicated to wisdom, justice, and virtue. Quote, "The universe is change, life is opinion, duty and responsibility." As an emperor, Marcus Aurelius had significant responsibilities, and he often meditated on his duty to lead justly and to serve the people of Rome. He viewed his role as a way to practice Stoic virtues, especially self-discipline, justice, and duty to others. Quote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Living in harmony with nature's Stoicism teaches that everything in the universe is interconnected, and we should live in accordance with nature. Marcus believed that humans should embrace their natural purpose and accept the things they cannot change, understanding that every experience has its place in the greater order of the world. Quote, "Live in accordance with nature, and you will be in harmony with the whole." Self-improvement and virtue. Throughout Meditations, Marcus encourages self-reflection and constant self-improvement. He emphasizes that virtue, rather than material success or status, is the ultimate goal. Practicing virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance is key to living a fulfilling life. He urges the reader to strive for excellence in thought and action. Quote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." The acceptance of adversity. A recurring theme in Meditations is the acceptance of challenges and hardships as part of life. Marcus recognizes that suffering is inevitable, but how one responds to it determines their growth and strength. Rather than resisting adversity, he advocates embracing it as an opportunity for personal growth. Quote, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests." Conclusion. The Stoic life in Meditations. At its core, Meditations offers practical advice on living a life aligned with Stoic principles. Marcus Aurelius's personal reflections provide timeless wisdom on how to remain calm, virtuous, and rational in the face of life's challenges. The book is a guide to living a meaningful and purposeful life, urging us to focus on what we can control and to accept the rest with grace. Meditations continues to inspire readers to live according to their highest values and find peace within themselves, no matter the external circumstances. It is a powerful reminder that the key to a fulfilling life lies not in external achievements, but in the cultivation of inner virtues. Summary of the Essential Marcus Aurelius. The Essential Marcus Aurelius is a collection of excerpts from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius, carefully selected to provide readers with a concise and powerful glimpse into the Stoic philosophy of one of the most influential Roman emperors. This collection distills the essence of Marcus's teachings, focusing on the core principles of Stoicism that remain relevant in modern times, such as self-control, personal integrity, and the pursuit of virtue. Main themes of the essential Marcus. Aurelius, the power of the mind and inner peace. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes throughout the essential, Marcus Aurelius, that true strength lies in the control of the mind. While we cannot control external events, we have full control over how we react to them. Stoicism teaches that our emotions, reactions, and attitudes are within our power to shape. Marcus frequently reflects on the importance of maintaining mental clarity, calmness, and inner peace. Quote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Virtue is the ultimate goal for Marcus Aurelius. Virtue is the highest aim of life. Stoics believe that cultivating virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance was the key to living a good life. Rather than seeking external rewards or pleasures, Marcus encouraged focusing on internal growth and striving to be a better, more virtuous person every day. He believed that by acting justly, one can find true contentment and fulfillment. Quote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Living in harmony with nature. One of the central ideas of Stoic philosophy is that everything in life is interconnected and that one must live in accordance with nature. Marcus often meditated on the idea that humans are a part of the larger universe and their purpose is to live in harmony with the world around them. By understanding our place in the greater order of things, we can avoid unnecessary suffering and live with greater peace. Quote, "Live in harmony with the whole." Acceptance of fate and adversity. Stoicism teaches that adversity is an inevitable part of life. Instead of fighting against hardship, Marcus Aurelius encourages accepting whatever comes our way with grace and equanimity. Whether it's suffering, loss, or conflict, Marcus believed that embracing challenges with a calm mind is the true path to strength and resilience. By accepting life's difficulties, we are empowered to grow and improve. Quote, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it." Self-improvement and reflection. The essential Marcus Aurelius highlights the importance of constant self-improvement. Marcus writes about the value of regular self-reflection and honest evaluation of one's actions and thoughts. This continuous process of self-examination is essential for living according to Stoic principles. Marcus encourages readers to focus on bettering themselves every day and to always strive to be more virtuous. Quote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." The temporary nature of life. A recurring theme throughout the text is the understanding that life is fleeting and death is inevitable. Marcus Aurelius frequently reminds himself of the brevity of life as a way to maintain perspective and live meaningfully. He encourages living each day with purpose, as if it could be our last, and letting go of unnecessary attachments to material things or the opinions of others. Quote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Conclusion. The Stoic wisdom of Marcus Aurelius in the essential. Marcus Aurelius readers are given a distilled version of the great Stoic emperor's wisdom. This collection serves as a guide to living a life of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. By embracing Stoic principles, such as controlling our thoughts, accepting fate, and continuously striving for self-improvement, we can lead more fulfilling lives. Marcus Aurelius's reflections, though written for himself, offer timeless guidance for anyone seeking to navigate the challenges of life with grace and wisdom. The teachings found in the essential Marcus Aurelius are as relevant today as they were nearly 2,000 years ago, reminding us to focus on what we can control, live with virtue, and embrace the transient nature of life. Through this collection, we are reminded that true strength lies not in external circumstances, but in mastering our inner world and living according to our highest values. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this deep dive into Marcus Aurelius's life and philosophy has given you valuable insights into how Stoicism can be applied in our modern world. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below with your favorite Marcus Aurelius quote. Until next time, stay wise, stay calm, and keep reflecting on what truly matters.